Hi, beautiful soul. Welcome back to Manifesting Miracles with me, Joelle. Last Tuesday, I watched a gifted intuitive reader, someone who helped a client prevent a life-altering mistake, charge $35 for 2 hours of soul work. $35. If you're a healer, reader, or guide who's been quietly shrinking your prices because some part of you whispers, "Who are you to charge that much?" This video will change everything, because I'm about to show you why every time you undercharge, you're not just losing money, you're training your clients to devalue transformation itself. Stay with me. What I'm about to share saved my life and my practice. And by the end, you'll know exactly how to stop apologizing for your gifts and start treating your work like the sacred portal it actually is. Let me tell you about Sarah. Sarah is a Reiki master, trained for 8 years, can clear trauma from someone's field in ways that would take therapy years to touch. She was charging $50 per session. One day, a client, let's call her Maya, books her 5th session. Maya shows up late, again, texts during the session, asks if they can just do 30 minutes because I have a hair appointment. Sarah says yes, because Sarah always says yes. After Maya leaves, Sarah sits in her healing room and cries. Not because Maya was rude, but because Sarah realizes something. She's trained her clients to treat her work as optional. Here's what happened next. Sarah raised her rate to $200. Maya never booked again, but 3 new clients appeared within a week. Clients who showed up early, who turned off their phones, who sent thank you notes saying this changed my life. The energetic truth no one tells you. When you undercharge, you don't just lose money. You create an energetic mismatch. Your soul knows the depth of what you're offering, but your price is whispering, this isn't that important. The 3 lies you were taught. Lie number 1, spiritual work should be accessible. Translation: keep yourself small so everyone can afford you. But here's the paradox. When you're burned out from undercharging, you can't serve anyone. Accessibility without sustainability is just martyrdom with better marketing. Lie number 2, money taints the purity of the work. Tell that to the electric company. Tell that to your grocery bill. Money isn't spiritual or unspiritual. It's neutral. It simply amplifies who you already are. If you are pure-hearted, money lets you serve more people, not fewer. Lie number 3. If I raise my prices, no one will book. Sarah had 5 clients at $50. After raising to $200, she had 3 clients and made more money working fewer hours with people who actually valued her. The math isn't the point. The energy is. Your reflection moment. Ask yourself right now, would I be excited to offer this same service 10 times this week at my current rate? If you felt your stomach drop, your pricing is wrong, and your body knows it. Here's what I see happening in the healer economy. Someone trains for years. They study anatomy, energy systems, plant medicine, trauma resolution. They practice on friends and family. They finally launch their practice and charge $40 because they're building their clientele. But here's the brutal truth. Underpricing isn't humility. It's self-abandonment. Let me show you what I mean. Starting with my own story. When I first started doing psychic readings on third-party platforms, I charged $5 per minute. At first, I thought I'd made it. I was busy, booked solid, reading clients every single day, 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m., with breaks only to eat and cook. I was reading over 20 clients a day. The money was good. I was making $10,000 a month. On paper, I was successful. But here's what nobody saw. I was completely burned out. I had no personal time, no space to breathe, no energy left for myself at the end of the day. And the clients, they weren't actually transforming. They'd call, I'd give them clear guidance, show them the patterns, teach them what they needed to see, and then they'd call back the next week, having made the exact same mistake. They weren't learning, they were complaining, because at $5 a minute, they could afford to use me as an emotional dumping ground instead of actually doing the work. I realized something that changed everything. I was being treated unfairly, and I was allowing it. I had money, yes, but I had no life, no rest, no joy. So I made a decision. I raised my rate to $20 per minute. Want to know what happened? The transformation. Now, I'm not reading 20 clients a day anymore. I read 2 to 4 clients a day, and I still make $10,000 a month, often more. But here's the real difference. I feel better. I have time to relax, to breathe, to focus on other things I enjoy or need to do as a priority. My clients, they show up differently now. They take notes, they implement. They don't call back asking the same question they asked last week. Why? Because at $20 a minute, they value what I'm telling them. The investment changed the container, and the container changed the outcome. I'm not just making more money per hour. I'm actually living again. That's what aligned pricing does. It doesn't just change your bank account. It changes your entire life. Michael's a sound healer, creates custom frequency recordings that have helped people overcome insomnia, anxiety, even chronic pain. He was charging $75 for a custom recording that took him 6 hours to create. Research, composition, mixing, energetic calibration. That's $12.50 per hour. One client asked if he could rush it because she had a vacation coming up. Michael stayed up until 3 a.m. to finish it. She downloaded it, used it once, and never left a review. Michael told me, I felt used, but also like it was my fault for not being clearer. This is what happens when your price doesn't match your boundaries. You resent your clients, even the good ones. You over-deliver trying to prove your value. You feel drained after every session. You start to wonder if you're even good at this. Michael finally raised his rate to $350. He now works with 4 clients a month instead of 15, makes the same money, doesn't resent a single one of them, and every client reports deeper results because he has the energy to actually be present. The nervous system truth. Your price tells your nervous system a story. Low price says, I have to give more than I receive to be safe. Aligned price says, my value and my offering are in balance. When you chronically undercharge, your body learns, I'm only lovable when I'm sacrificing. That's not service. That's trauma response. Stop pricing from fear. Start pricing from this question. What do I need to feel energetically full while doing this work? Include prep time, grounding, meditation, clearing your space. Actual session time. Integration time, journaling, closing the container. Recovery time, rest, processing, energetic reset. Business time, scheduling, invoicing, follow-up. For a 60-minute session, you might need 3 hours total. If you need to make $100 per hour to feel stable, that's $300, not $60. Suddenly, your high price isn't high, it's honest. Every time you make an offer, you're opening a portal, not selling a service. Opening a portal. The story of the $3,000 question. I once worked with a plant medicine facilitator named Lucia. She was charging $200 for weekend retreats that completely transformed people's lives. I asked her, what would happen if you charged $3,000? She laughed, nervous. No one would come. I said, try it once, see what happens. She did. Same retreat, same location, $3,000. 8 people signed up in 10 days. But here's what shocked her. The quality of the participants completely changed. At $200, people showed up unprepared. skeptical, sometimes even hostile. They treated it like just seeing if this works. Your price creates the container. The container determines who enters. Who enters determines the transformation. At $3,000, people showed up having already done their shadow work. They journaled. That's the initiation. They'd meditated. They came ready. Lucia told me, I didn't change anything about the retreat, but the container changed. People respected it differently. They respected themselves differently. That's the initiation. When someone invests significantly, they're not just paying you, they're declaring to themselves and the universe, I'm ready to change. Your price creates the container. The container determines who enters. Who enters determines the transformation. Before you post your next offer, say this out loud. I am opening a portal of mutual liberation. This work is for those who are ready to rise. My price protects the sacredness of this space. Feel that in your body. Let it move from your solar plexus through your throat. You're not convincing, you're inviting. And the people meant to work with you will feel that invitation at the soul level. Your pricing isn't just personal, it's ancestral. 3 generations back, think about your grandparents. What did they believe about money? About spiritual gifts and survival? About visibility and safety? For most of us, the answer is, it wasn't safe to be seen. It wasn't safe to ask. It wasn't safe to shine. You're not just pricing a session. You're breaking a generational pattern. The story of Elena's lineage. Elena's a tarot reader. 3rd generation. Her grandmother read cards in secret. Could have been jailed for it in her country. Her mother read cards, but never charged. Said it was bad luck to take money for a gift. Elena started her practice charging $25, even though she was uncannily accurate. One reading prevented a client from entering a financially ruinous business partnership. When I asked her about raising her rates, she said, I feel like something terrible will happen if I charge more. We did a regression. She saw her grandmother hiding coins under the floorboards, terrified of being discovered. If they know I have money, they'll know what I've been doing. Elena was carrying that fear. Money equals visibility equals danger. Once she saw it, she could choose differently. She raised her rate to $333. 3 months later, she was fully booked, and her mother called her to say, I'm proud of you. You're doing what I was too afraid to do. Now let's talk about the 3 layers you're healing. The first layer is called cultural conditioning. This is where we condition ourselves of centuries of the spiritual feminine must be poor to be pure. The second layer is called nervous system legacy. This is where we believe if I shine, I'm punished. If I ask, I'm rejected. The third layer is called the soul contract. Your soul chose to break this pattern, not just for you, but for everyone who comes after. When you raise your prices, you're not being greedy. You're being the ancestor your lineage needed. You know, logically, you should charge more. But every time you go to update your pricing page, your hands shake. Someone emails, your rate is too high for me, and you immediately want to offer a discount. That's not compassion. That's codependency. Here's the story of the scholarship trap. Jessica's a breathwork facilitator, incredible at what she does. Started offering sliding scale because she wanted to be accessible. Within 3 months, 80% of her clients were paying the lowest tier. She was working 30 hours a week and barely covering rent. One client, paying $30 for a $200 session, showed up to the Zoom call eating lunch, camera off. Asked if she could just listen while I meal prep. Jessica was devastated. I told her the sliding scale isn't helping anyone. It's teaching people your work has no value. She stopped offering it, raised her base rate, added 1 scholarship spot per month for someone truly in need, vetted through an application. Her income tripled, and the scholarship recipients, they showed up more committed than anyone. Because the price wasn't the barrier, readiness was. The 3 myths keeping you stuck. Myth number 1. If it's sacred, it should be free. Your rent isn't free. Sacred doesn't mean martyred. Myth number 2. Charging high is taking advantage. You're not taking, you're offering, they're choosing. That's sovereignty on both sides. Myth number 3. I'll be rejected. Some will reject you. Good. They're making space for your actual clients. Now let's reframe this. Guilt isn't your moral compass. It's a trauma response. Your true compass is, does this feel nourishing and sustainable? If no, you're not serving. You're sacrificing. And sacrifice doesn't heal anyone. Enough theory. Let's build this. Step 1. Calculate your energetic truth. Grab paper. Answer these. What transformation does my client receive? What does delivering that cost me energetically? What do I need? Money, time, support to stay full. Example, psychic medium session, transformation, closure, clarity, connection with deceased loved ones. Energetic cost, 1 hour prep, grounding, protection, 1 hour session, 1 hour recovery, clearing, integration. To stay full, $150 per hour of actual work equals $450 per session. Say your new price out loud 10 times. Notice what happens in your body. Throat closes, price is too high for your current nervous system. You need to build up to it. Solar plexus expands, that's a yes. Shoulders relax, your body recognizes truth. Start with your body says, uncomfortable but possible. Step 3, structure for sustainability. You don't have to charge everyone the same price for everything. Here are what I call tiered examples. Foundation tier, $200, 60-minute session, basic guidance. Transformation tier, $500, 90-minute deep dive. Integration support, follow-up voice note. Mastery tier, $1,200, 3-month container, weekly sessions, Voxer access. This honors different readiness levels while protecting your energy. Step 4. Communicate like sovereign royalty. Never apologize for your price. Instead of, I know this might seem like a lot, but, say, this investment includes following in your transformation. Then name the type of support it comes with. And then finally, for the container, mention everything else, including any added bonuses. Explain how it's designed for the clients who are ready to fully commit to their evolution. You're not defending, you're clarifying the match. Step 5, the no response. When someone says, I can't afford that, respond, I understand. This investment might not be aligned for you right now, and that's completely okay. I trust you'll know when you're ready. No discount, no guilt, just clear, kind boundaries. You've just modeled what sovereignty looks like. Your mind might be convinced, but your body needs reprogramming. Here's the ritual I do with every client before they raise their rates. It's what I call the worthiness anchor. Step 1, sit in a comfortable position. I personally like to be in meditation pose. Once you are ready, do deep breaths. Start with 4 count breaths in, then hold your breath for 2. After that, breathe out for 6 counts. Step 2, locate the fear. Where do you feel the fear of charging more? Chest, throat, stomach? Just notice, don't fix. Step 3, speak to it. Say, I see you. You're trying to keep me safe, but staying small isn't safety anymore. Step 4, ancestral acknowledgement. Place hand on heart. I honor every ancestor who had to hide their gifts. That time is over. I am safe to be seen. I am safe to receive. Step 5, price declaration. Say your new price out loud, 7 times. Watch your body's response change from panic to possibility. Step 6, take 1 action before you sleep tonight. Update 1 price, send 1 email, or save 1 new rate to your booking system. You're teaching your nervous system, when I honor my worth, I'm safe. Let me tell you what actually happens when you raise your prices. Week 1. The fear. You'll panic. What if no one books? Some clients will leave. Let them. They're creating space. Week 2. The test. One perfect client will book at your new rate. They'll show up prepared, engaged, grateful. You'll realize, oh, this is what aligned feels like. Week 3. The recalibration. Your old clients will ask for discounts. Stand firm. I honor the rate we had, and I honor my new rate. You're welcome to book at the current investment whenever you're ready. Week 4. The breakthrough. You make the same money in half the time. Your energy will feel different, lighter. You'll wonder why you waited so long. My client David is an astrologer. He'd been charging $150 for chart readings that took him 8 hours to prepare. He raised his rate to $1,000. His first booking at that rate, he told me, I thought I'd feel guilty. Instead, I felt relieved, like my soul could finally breathe. The client sent a 3-page testimonial calling it the most accurate, life-changing reading I've ever received. David said, I gave the same quality I always gave, but I showed up differently. I wasn't resentful. I wasn't rushed. I was present. That's the real reason to charge your worth. Not the money, the presence. When you step into your worth, you don't just change your bank account, you change the field. Your clients will start valuing their own transformation. They stop expecting magic for pennies. They invest in themselves in other ways, such as therapy, courses, and rest. You've modeled that self-worth isn't selfish, it's sacred. Here's what happens to other healers. Every time a healer charges their worth, they give permission to others. Your $500 rate makes someone else's $300 rate feel possible. We rise together, or we stay small together. Choose. What happens to you? You stop hustling. You start creating. You remember why you started this work in the first place. Not to survive, to serve. And you can't serve from depletion. If you're still here, you're ready. You're done whispering your worth. Done overgiving to prove you deserve to exist. Done making yourself small so others stay comfortable. So here's what happens next. In your next 24 hours, I want you to do the following. Calculate your actual energetic cost. Set one new rate, even if you don't publish it yet. Do the nervous system ritual. Tell one person, I'm raising my rates, and I'm scared, and I'm doing it anyway. Then, during your next 30 days, implement your new pricing with new clients. Notice how your energy shifts. Track the quality of people who say yes. Then I want you to journal. What became possible when I stopped abandoning myself? If you need support, I offer private energy alignment sessions for healers ready to make this shift. We'll clear your money blocks, calibrate your nervous system around receiving, and build a pricing structure that feels like coming home to yourself. Because here's the truth. Your price isn't punishment. It's proclamation. Your offer isn't a transaction. It's a portal. And your worth isn't negotiable. It's ancestral. So take a breath. Feel your feet on the ground. And ask yourself, what would I create if I stopped apologizing for my gifts? If you found this video helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. YouTube thinks you will like this video next. Let's see if they are right. I will see you in the next video.